Guys, it's Amelia, and today's video is about tension and getting rid of tension while we're riding. I think a lot of people think like, oh, my horse is so tense, and I believe that you as the rider have to be the first one to start getting rid of tension. Lots of times we don't even realize how much tension we're holding in our shoulders, in our legs, in our arms, even in our breathing when we're riding. And horses are really sensitive to this tension. They pick up on it. So I'm going to give you a few tips to release tension while you're riding. And you'll find, I think, that as you get rid of tension, your horses will also get rid of tension. Good luck. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is ways to release tension when you're riding. I know I find myself, even as a professional, that we tend to hold a lot of tension in our bodies, and sometimes you don't even realize this. So the first way to release tension is through your breathing. And one of the best ways to do that is to let your breath be in rhythm with your horse's movement. I think the easiest place to do that is in the trot. So you can actually kind of let the trot bounce your diaphragm in and out as the horse is moving. Another good way to release tension is to, and I do it sometimes, is to actually kind of roll your shoulders around. And you can do this while you're riding. Again, just kind of, roll your shoulders down and back. And that also helps you make sure that you keep your chest open and you don't hunch over. Or like a lot of people do this, where they kind of squeeze their shoulders up to their ears instead of dropping their shoulders down and back. And then another way that's good to release tension is to kind of take your lower leg off of your horse's side and then rotate your thigh in. So that, because lots of people, they clamp so hard with their lower legs and they don't really know that they're doing that. But then your horse just isn't listening to your lower leg. So I'm going to try and show you some of those as I get her warmed up here. So just at the walk, I'm kind of feeling her walk rhythm. I'm getting in rhythm with that walk rhythm. And then I can let myself kind of breathe in for 3 or 4 steps, and then out for 3 or 4 steps. And then with my shoulders, I can, even without moving the position of my hand, so keeping a steady hand, and just see if I can roll my shoulders down and back. And then same thing with my legs. If I can take my leg a little away, rotate my knee in, and you saw how she slowed a little down. So I need to be able to do that, take my leg off, and she stays walking the same. So I'm going to pick up the trot. I'm going to try to get my breathing to be in sync with her trotting. So I'm going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. So you can really try to let the trot dictate your breathing. And it's actually easier in the sitting trot. You can let the trot kind of bounce your stomach and see if that can help you get your breathing. And same thing in the canter. The canter is actually a great place to get your breathing in sync with that canter. So breathing in for 3 or 4 strides, and then breathing out. And then in the canter even, can I take my lower leg away? Can I roll my shoulders down and back? And even just practicing kind of letting yourself in the middle go a little jiggly, that you really feel like you can be riding up here and not hold so much tension all the time. And then again, focusing back on my breath, that I can breathe in for 3 or 4 and all the way out. I think that the breathing thing for a lot of people, a lot of my students, I always am asking them, are you breathing? Because a lot of times they're not, and they end up you know, when we go to take a walk break, they're just panting, and it's not like they've worked hard. It's just that they're not breathing enough. Go back to the trot. And you can, I don't know if you can hear on the mic, but this horse does a really nice job of breathing herself. Like you can hear in the trot, she kind of breathes in and out in the rhythm of her trot. So if your horse is breathing, then you should definitely be breathing.